Get into Tony Tone's world. The Tony Tone's world.
Out of all the podcasts that we've done, this is definitely the one I do not know how to start with. But I'm gonna start off by drinking a little sip of E.H. Taylor. Cheers to this bear season. Cheers to the magical run that we had. Man, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. I was a bad friend. I was just down in the dumps. I just slept till noon today. We had the day off because MLK Day, so I didn't get up. I felt like I was on vacation mode and had been pulled back to reality, go back to work earlier than I expected. It was
Shed any tears?
Dude, I almost cried. I didn't almost cry, but I guess the most emotional part of last night was when Caleb made that fucking throw from like the 45-yard line when he ran it, to tie it up. That was crazy because at the time when the pass was thrown, the camera hadn't caught up to it wasn't so widescreen, so we didn't see who was there. It just almost looked like he was throwing it away. And then next thing you know, he throws it for a touchdown. And I'm like, holy shit. Man.
In essence, it really was a Hail Mary.
Yeah,
It literally was a Hail Mary.
it really was.
I mean, it was a dot, but it was a Hail Mary for sure.
Yeah. Dude, it was a great game overall. Like the experience I had hanging out with friends and watching and stuff, and the lead up to it was great. But man, damn, I wish we had some of those plays back. Chicago sports media is running after Ben Johnson's fourth down and plays and stuff like that. I think it's easier said than done now, right? It's easier to couch quarterback this from now, but having those 6 points, or I think there's actually three fourth down potential field goal plays that he could have done. I'd at least to see him do the first one for sure. In the first quarter, man, the Rams, they stopped us multiple times in fourth down. It was nasty. Could have had
a good D line.
Yeah, and then I believe it was a second quarter one. We could have had another one. But man, overall, it was a great game. I think I don't know. Again, a questionable play calling here and there. Ben Johnson with Caleb Williams. I think too many times throughout the season, specifically the last couple of weeks, have we had short down and plays where specifically the Rams, they're in goal line defense. You can see that they're bringing blitzes right up the front, and instead of audibling out of it or even calling a different play, we still try to run the ball. And I get it, Bears history, we run down their necks, blah blah. But at this point in time, a little quick out to the halfback to the sideline, a little quick rollout play action pass to Caleb going to the end of to the sideline for the first down would have been nice to see.
I feel like a lot of that is a little bit of hindsight type of takes.
Right.
Because honestly, I feel like you live and die with that with Ben Johnson. And that's been a part of his offense even going back to Detroit.
Yeah. No, I agree.
For that. And you know what it comes down to, if we're being honest, what it comes down to is a lack of trust in your defense. As an offensive play caller and being who he is, you don't want to put the ball back in your defense's hands when you're seeing their offense. I mean, in reality, being able to move up and down the field at will.
Yeah.
Were they at their best? No, obviously the weather and everything played a part. But and it kind of showed all during the postseason. Ben Johnson didn't trust their guys' defense because he was making fourth down calls and not taking field goals over and over and over. And the only reason why you do that, especially early in the game, is because you think you're going to be in a shootout and you don't trust their defense to make stops. You feel like you have to score points, and that's what he was doing.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think, man, we just kind of put ourselves in a pickle there. I mean, we got to the Rams, right? Or we got to Stafford, but I don't believe they dropped a catch. I don't believe the receivers dropped a catch. They didn't have any turnovers. So, I mean, we were like, we're number one in it's kind of crazy this past offseason, or past week. Bears were number one in takeaways. They lost. Houston, number two in takeaways. They lost. Jags were number three takeaways. They lost previous. So it's kind of crazy how that all worked out. But man, I mean, some highlights just kind of stick out to me. It's like Rome dropping that first. We're going down the field, the first fucking possession, and Caleb throws him a touchdown and went right through his arm, right through his hands. That hurt us. That was nasty. That hurt us so bad. Another one was DJ Moore. That one-handed catch that he had, that shit was amazing. But then on the flip side of that, DJ Moore's last play, now I don't really know exactly, people are speculating what happened. Chris Collinsworth has his own ideas, but people are saying he didn't run flat enough. At the time when I saw it live, I thought maybe he underthrew it.
I think the throw was fine.
Yeah.
I think they just were on different pages of what they were doing.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. And that could be the case. I mean, on the Ram side of Kyron Williams, great running back. I saw Puka Nacua, and I can't remember who else it was. Maybe their tight end, but they had some clutch blocks. They had some great clutch blocking, run blocking for whomever it was that was running, but they had some great blocking. I mean, overall, what's the stats? I don't even have the stats. I should have had the stats
Puka
on.
Nacua is a dog when it comes to wide receiver blocks. I actually, it's funny you say that. That's one of the things I kept calling out, and that's one of the things I love wide receivers. If you get a quality wide receiver, and this isn't just this is your number one guy who's literally getting in the mix and inside like the chaos. It's not like he's blocking on the outside, right? Like he's blocking inside, like he's nasty with it, man. And that shit makes a difference. Like that's a team selling out to truly, and show they want it. And that's what's the difference between, true number one guys and guys that, all I want to do is my job type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, granted,
it was a close game though.
Dude, I mean, again, bend don't break. Puka Nacua only had 56 yards. Devontae Adams had 24 yards. I mean, out of a defensive, our defense played well enough for the offense to go out there and get it. And that's what should have happened. But man, dude, yesterday was such a whirlwind, man. We're just down and out, coming back again. I even text us back, the magic's still there, blah, blah, and then they fucking lose and I automatically blocked you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm such an asshole, dude. I kept
calling you. I kept calling you and texting everyone in the group chat. So do you not see my texts even if they're in the group chat when you block me?
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Oh, that's hilarious because I was saying shit in there. Of course, one of them was your family chat, and I didn't say anything in that one, but I just kind of sent gifts. So when you guys were talking, I sent a few LA Rams gifts.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
You saw it, but I sent because they were talking. You guys were all Iceman, da 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 da, and at the end, I sent a brick of ice melting, and that's the only thing I said. I was like, Iceman melted.
You're such an asshole.
Hey man, I had to. It's like,
I mean, even in the off, even.
Boy, you better believe if it was the Cowboys and that same situation, y'all would have been blowing up my phone like there was no tomorrow. Don't even call me an asshole because you would have been worse than what I did.
That may be true.
I will say that. I mean, like, where's those glasses though, bro? I mean, on that bright future.
Oh. Are we talking about Are we talking about futures here?
Hold on, because you can still wear those. Because in true fashion, I gotta welcome you to Cancun, my friend. Put on those glasses because you're all in Cancun with the Cowboys now, buddy.
Okay. Our offense, our our off season looks a lot brighter than Cowboys.
Your
We
off
don't have
season.
our off season. Moves and drafts and stuff. Literally, all we have to do is we can spend all of our picks, X amount of picks that we have on defensive players. That's it. Our offense is set.
Brother.
We have a
Y'all
QB.
made
You
a
guys
few
don't even have a QB.
changes and went from a last place team to a first place team in one season with a few changes. So you absolutely can't say that because it's a season by season league.
Dude, I'm telling you right now,
We could be exactly where you guys are next year, and you guys could be in the dumps.
Dude, you're not gonna.
It's
Okay,
season by season, brother. Season by season, because I guarantee the Cowboys are gonna go win that division next year. It's not even a question. Not even a fucking question, brother.
Jalen Hurts is gonna come back and whoop y'all up again with his
Jalen Hurts is a
new
fucking
OC.
bum. New OC, and it's gonna be same as the last OC that they've had 5 years in a row, gone in 1 year because it's not the OC, it's the trash QB.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the picture in the background. Yes, they are going to Cancun, and yes, they'll enjoy it. Man, that one hurt though. God, that one hurt. I was so ready to keep going. I mean, granted, the Seahawks game, they blew the hell out of the 49ers. Seahawks look really fucking good.
Honestly, I don't know who's going to beat
pretty
the
good.
Seahawks. I don't know who's going to beat the Seahawks right now. And I don't know the exact number, and I'd have to look, but I heard a stat that in the last, I want to say 14 quarters, the Seahawks have only given up a total of 19 points. So that means over their last 3 games, 4 games, whatever it is, they have only given up a total of 19 points. That defense is killing it, and their offense is great as well. I don't know if anybody's going to stop them. Those Niners, fuck you Niners, you got your asses stomped into the ground. I mean, that wasn't even that was embarrassing. You guys at least went out on your shield, right? The Niners got stomped. That was embarrassing. I don't know what I would have done if I was that team and got beat that bad in the playoffs. That was
they couldn't do shit. They started off, wasn't it like a touchdown, 6-yard punt, kickoff return? Started off with a kickoff return. The fucking defense Seattle comes over, just gets a turnover right away. It was nasty, dude. They just couldn't do shit. Christian McCaffrey, that's the only person I feel bad for. He was banged up, and you could see it.
Technically, the Seahawks didn't have to do anything after that kickoff run back. They didn't have to score another point in that game. Yeah. Because that won the game before the game was even started. 13 seconds into the game, you got a kickoff return touchdown by Rashid Shaheed. It just came over to them. They traded for him this year from the Saints. And they won the game right there and then. And that's wild. I mean, that's embarrassing. I would have turned out the TV and stopped watching if that was my team, because holy hell, that was bad.
Hold on, before we keep going, I do want to 2 things. Ben Johnson, Bears, great outlook. People that are hitting on DJ Moore for lack of effort or whatever the case may be, that's bullshit. Just miscommunication or maybe the wrong play call or just something just didn't work out. I mean, he showed it all year long that he was a great receiver. He stepped in when he needed to be the only receiver on the team. He was banged up. He actually went to concussion protocol earlier in the game and came back and still was playing. So don't give me all that bullshit. Rome, man, I wish you really didn't drop that pass, but he had a couple drop passes, but it's okay. Whatever.
He had a few.
Future is bright for overall in the entire team. Ben Johnson, I'm a gambling man myself. Of course, hindsight, yes, I would love to see the points. I was questioning calls while it was happening, but overall, great coach, and I'm excited to see what happens next year. Stand by his decisions. Fuck it, you're a Bears team. You got to stand by his decisions and roll with the punches. So,
as a Bears fan, fourth quarter, you make that miraculous
go for
touchdown catch.
Go for 2.
You're going for 2.
Yep. I
You're
hate no.
trying. You're
I hate.
living.
I
You're
hate
living and
overtime.
dying with
Yes.
going for
Yes.
two to win the
Because
game.
I hate
But you know
overtimes.
what? If they don't get it, he gets crucified. He
Yeah.
gets crucified by the entire
But he would have stuck with this
everybody.
game. He would have stuck with this game plan from the get go. Every single time or not every. I would have to go back, but majority of the time he was going for it on fourth down. Stick with it.
Yeah, but fourth down and 2-point conversion to win the game for all the marbles in that situation. Like, you don't want to give your defense at that point, you want to put it on one play, especially when you've already shown to struggle a little bit in the red zone, down on the line.
Yeah.
You've been stopped a few times.
I don't know. I think, man, I don't know if. I think Caleb.
Right?
I
In
think that
my heart,
interception
I
was
like,
horrible.
dude, there's no shot they go for the win right here, right? Like, I was like, no shot they're going to
Just
go
do
for
it.
two.
Just do it.
And I
Peel the
thought for a
Band-Aid
second
off.
they were going to. I
Yeah.
really did think for a second they were going to. And then I saw the kicker and I'm like, whoo, like, I'm like, no way. Because there's so much momentum right there. But then it's like, but it's so hard because anything can go wrong.
But then to your point, if you don't trust your defense, then why go into overtime? Let's just end this shit right now. Right? That last play call that he had, man, I wish Caleb would. Unfortunately, we didn't really see. Caleb did run in the overtime where he went head on with somebody, and they hit him pretty hard for that first down, which is great. But the series after, I mean, I would have wished the entire game I would have seen Caleb running a little bit more, using his feet, using his quickness. Because when he did use it, it was great to see. But I think overall at that time, I did say they should go for two. Let's just end this. Let's just end this shit. I would never like overtime. I mean, yes, as far as like watching it as a sports fan, yes, overtime is great. It's amazing to see. It's, being a part of it, blah, blah. But dude, let's just end this shit. We had the momentum. The shit was nuts, fucking wild. And dude, that would have just been the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I personally, as a fan, it's like the betting man is like, let's go for it.
He was betting all day. He's been betting the last several weeks.
The smart call is to take the point and let's start a new game in essence, because that's how they run OT is to start a new game. You keep your momentum, right? Because then at that point you have the momentum. Right. You're going into the overtime. You have momentum. You get second ball, right? So that way, that if they score, you can, you have an extra down to go for it on fourth down because you have no choice. You have all of everything on your side.
We had it. We just had one throw that was just an interception. And then from there, they just need to get a couple of yards there, and then just get in field goal position. I mean, it was tough. It was just a tough overall last couple of minutes, man. It was so sad. I was DJing during our little get together, and then when they lost, I put Akon So Lonely on. I was just so fucking pissed, man.
They just killed the mood of the entire party.
Just everybody go home. It was heartbreaking. God damn, it was heartbreaking. Okay, let's go back to the other game. Sorry. So, where we at? We did Seahawks 49ers. Seahawks look dominant. Bills Broncos. Dude, what can we say about this game? Was insane. First and foremost, your boy Bo Nix. I mean, I can't tell if you're a Rams fan or if you're a Denver fan, but Bo Nix went out with a fractured ankle. Won't be playing next week. Josh Allen at the microphone after the game, very emotional. They just fired the head coach. I mean, damn, man, that's it. But the Bills had a bunch of turnovers, man.
So there's a lot. You just kind of covered everything that happened in the game. So let me start with this.
That's how my brain works.
The Bills fucking sold. Let's call it what it is. This was the Bills' game to win. They were dominating this game, in my opinion, completely. They were 100%. And if you watch the game, they were the better team.
Yeah.
All it came down to was all of the shitty ass turnovers. Josh Allen had some horrendous turnovers, And there were several times, and I get it. He's a big guy. He has been known to hold on to the ball a little too long, do his scramble plays, and pick up yards. But you're facing a defense who has a little bit more, oomph behind them, a quality D line, and he just all the fumbles. He had 3 fumbles. He did recover one of them. 2 of them he lost. James Cook lost a fumble. This was an ugly game, and it's not as if it was bad weather. This was just a game that they played terribly. I mean, Josh Allen throwing 2 interceptions, fumbling the ball, 5 turnovers in total on his own. That's a terrible game. And the fact that they were even close. Yes, 100%. The fact that they were even close enough to potentially win this game and go into overtime with Josh Allen doing that badly, it's terrible. It really is. They were the better team by far, and they completely sold. They gave this game away to the Broncos. In my opinion, this game should have been more like 35-17. Like the Broncos should have never scored half of their points. It was bad ball. So you know what? Although they're gonna respect Josh Allen because who he is, and and not let him take the blame is what I'm saying, because what he came out and was taking the blame on himself. But you know what?
Right.
That's real as fuck, because truly it was on Josh Allen. Josh Allen played badly. He cost him the game with a lot of with some of his playing, and he knows it. He throws away a few of those balls and doesn't fumble, or just doesn't force balls on the 2 interceptions. Like, it's a completely different game, and it's not even close. And then you don't have to worry about the Broncos beating you, who are 1, not as good of a team, and 2, are not even going to have their quarterback in the next round because this guy fucking fractured his ankle on a play that he was moving the ball over to a hash line. Like, I don't know if that's the exact play that he hurt it on, but the motherfucker was running the ball over to a hash line, and of course they're going to be in a hurry to try to hit him. So I don't know what happened, or if he slid funky. I still don't know exactly which play. I think it was that one. He breaks his fucking ankle and is out, and some guy named Stidham is going to be the quarterback playing against the Patriots. Like, now the Patriots have a fucking gimme.
Basically, I mean, I feel like I think the books are calling for it to be a close game, though. Jarrett Stidham is more of a pocket passer, whereas Bo Nix is more outside the pocket. But yeah, I mean, the last time he's played was preseason. But yeah, I don't know about this guy.
Dude, they're selling tickets. They're selling tickets and bets and shit like that. Fucking Stidham is not big dick Nick Foles, brother. He's not going to come in the playoffs
big dick Nick Foles.
And carry them to the win against the Patriots. He's not. He's not Foles.
The most games played in a season was in 2022 when he played for the Raiders.
Yeah, we've seen him before. He'll maybe make some plays.
Raiders and the Patriots. He played in 2020 against the Patriots, and then 2022 he played for the Raiders. And he had 5 games apiece. Ever since then, he had 3 and 1 game played. Yeah, that's not looking. I don't know. I mean, he's from Auburn, 6'3", 215 pounds. Apparently, supposedly. I don't know. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't think most of the national public doesn't know much about this guy.
Yeah, they've heard the name before from little shit, and that's it. He's terrible. He's not going to do anything.
Make a call to Peyton Manning. Tell him to run to Omaha. And just get him for a couple.
Peyton Manning ain't doing shit. That old man would probably hurt himself behind there trying to just get the ball. He'd have to trying to do a 3-step drop and crack his ankle too.
Call Cam Newton. So a couple quarterbacks. I don't. Can you still sign players right now? No playoffs. No, right?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know. If there's playoff rules about signing players or not. I know that you can activate players. from injuries because that's a thing. But I don't know if you can.
Oh, they can only be unrestricted free agents.
Okay.
Veterans who have already free agents before week 18, players cut from earlier in the season, or practice squads.
See, and that's why you see like in week 17, a lot of teams like get rid of veterans that like are on losing teams. All of a sudden they're getting cut or let go, and that's kind of the reason why you see a lot of that in week 17. It's just like a respect thing of teams like, hey, if you can get a team to sign you, we'll release you because you're on a 1 year anyways, and we're not gonna hold you back or whatever. I think that's admirable of teams to do that. I kind of figured that's why teams did it. But you don't see it very often, especially for a QB, right? You might see it for like a DB or a linebacker or some shit in certain positions, but not a fucking QB.
Dude, what's kind of crazy is the Broncos had only 29 minutes of possession versus the Bills 40 minutes of possession.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos punted 4 times. Bills did not. But then here it goes. Fumbles lost 3. Interceptions thrown 2. They were they're both 100% from field goals. Bills were 3 of 5 in the red zone, and Broncos were 1 and 4. So I mean, even with just a time of possession and then like the punts, you would think that the Bills kind of should have won this. I mean, time possession, you don't necessarily. It's 11 minutes less than what you had for the other team, and you still won.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll say is, and I don't know if you watched the game, but Josh Allen also screwed the game on one particular pass. It was the fourth quarter, and right before the field goal, he overthrew Dawson Knox just barely, and he was literally on like the 5-yard line, and he sailed the ball on him just a little bit, but it was just enough, and that literally would have been the game winning touchdown because the Broncos wouldn't have been able to tie it up, and he sailed the ball. So that was like the moment he kind of screwed themselves too, just with inaccurate passing. It definitely wasn't his best game, man. It really was unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree. Throughout this podcast for this season, in the beginning you're like, oh, I don't have a secondary team. I only ride with the Cowboys. Blah 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 blah. It's come to find out you became an LA Rams fan this past weekend.
Whoa.
Let's move on to your third team of the league, the Houston Texans against the New England the Pats.
Put some respect on my name real quick, and I don't have a third team or a second team.
Dude, these are apparently you just became the biggest fans.
Hold on. Did I or did I not in like week 17, week 16? No, it was like week 14.
Week 17?
Let me take it back.
I mean, last week?
No. Week 14. Sorry, excuse me. I called that the Rams were going to the NFC Championship game. I called that way back when. There were like 4 games left in the season or 5 games left in the season. And I said that I thought that the Rams had the most complete team in the league, offensively and defensively. And they were going to go to the NFC Championship game. And then they proceeded that week to go get stomped by the Seahawks. So if you go back and whatever game it was during the season that they got beat by the Seahawks, they kind of went on a little bit of a losing streak. I think they lost 3 of their last 5 or whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
But I called then that they were going to the NFC Championship game. So don't act as if I fucking haven't been talking about them.
I misspoke. I apologize. It was actually 4 teams. It was actually 4 teams because if you include the Denver Broncos and your Bo Nix earlier in the year, that's your 4th team that you had this year.
Oh,
so
get the hell
you know
out of
what?
Here. I can't hype teams up that I thought were gonna have good seasons.
I didn't see no gifts I didn't see no gifts for Texans when they were winning or the Broncos when they were winning. Just when the Rams were winning.
I'm a big fantasy football guy, and so I
that's
call
over
like
with.
I see it. Yes, but I call it like I see it when it came to teams that I thought were gonna do well. And I thought Bo Nix was gonna have a good season. He didn't have as good of a season as I thought he was gonna have, but they had a great season overall.
It's all right, dude. The man of many teams, the fan of many teams. It's all good,
Relax.
dude.
No. There's only one team. There's only one ride or die team. And that's the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys. Okay.
As you're wearing a
Fuck them
Dodgers
all.
hat and a Dodgers
Fuck them
pennant
all.
behind you.
Fuck them all. Yeah. Well, that's just because I rep Dodgers all day, LA. This was
funny.
actually the LA for the Rams because I don't own a Rams hat. So, had to rep LA for the Rams there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well.
LA Rams, the team that beat you guys this weekend.
It's crazy. What a fanboy.
You forgot
All
about
right,
that
let's
one.
talk about the Texans and Patriots. Give me your overall thoughts about CJ Stroud, because I called it from last week. The Patriots are going to whoop that ass, and CJ Stroud is he don't ever big up or don't ever try to sun Caleb Williams ever again. A couple years ago, he tried to sun Caleb Williams, give him some hype, give him some what's it called, some motivation, some words of wisdom, if you will. Don't ever do that, bro. Caleb Williams is above you and will always be above you.
I'll stay.
No, not you. CJ Stroud did that at the end of the game of the Bears game, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago or something like that. I can't remember, but
have you ever just been chilling and farted where it was so smelly that it stunk up an entire room for like 30 minutes?
Bro, I'm not disgusting like you. No, I have not.
Listen, I'm just saying yes or no. Like, it's a yes or no question.
All right, I'm going to fall for this joke. No. Because what you just said, it just stunk up the whole room.
No. Because I have. I'm going to let you know it. Like 30 minutes ago, I did it in the living room, and it was terrible. Like,
why are you telling me this?
Because that's CJ Stroud. That smell and that stank and that terrible, that was CJ Stroud this weekend against.
You related him to a green gas fog?
To a green gas bomb that just terrible, smelly, and just something you run from because it was just so bad that you got to go to the next room and you can't even watch it. I mean, CJ Stroud was horrendous.
Dude, he was horrible, man.
Horrendous. 4 interceptions and that's 4 interceptions that they caught. This motherfucker could have thrown like 3 other interceptions that went through the hands of the DBs.
Right.
It was just disgusting. Like, yes, okay, it was a snow game. Yes, okay, CJ Stroud is from California. He hasn't really played in that weather. He's not that, whatever. Excuses. He threw up a fucking stink bomb in this game and literally handed them the win. And this is another one where it was a close game. This game they were within 6 to 7 points, or a lot of it, they were within 4 points forever. And CJ Stroud is like, oh, is the game too close? Let me throw another fucking pick. Oh, it was god awful. It was god awful. He looked like a backup QB. And I don't know if he's regressing or how they won 10 games in a row. But, man.
He reminds me of Ben Simmons of what used to be the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know why, but he just, so much hype around him. He was good at one point, and then all of a sudden he just went on a downslope, and I don't know what is happening. I don't know if it's too much in his head. I don't know, maybe Nico Collins not being there really hurt him, but it just was looking horrible. And the fucked up part about it was Houston's defense looked spectacular. Mm-hmm. I mean, they've been playing lights out for the last couple of weeks. I mean, and just for him to go out there and just look like a little YMCA quarterback was nuts. I mean, he just threw the ball up in the air and literally just flung it in the air, went 10 yards, and the fucking linebacker stole it and went in for a touchdown. It was wild.
Do you know 3 of his interceptions he was throwing to the same wide receiver?
No.
3 of the interceptions he was throwing to Xavier Hutchinson, and all 3 of those ended up being interceptions.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. CJ Pro, let me see. Hold up. I was going to see.
20 for 47.
First quarter, he threw or no, he threw all 3 picks in the first half, and then threw one in the second half.
Yep.
That's nuts.
Yeah, he was just out of sorts completely. I really truly believe like he was going to kind of put some of the hate to bed and play well in this game. I really did, because Houston's defense did what I thought they would do. They played great ball. They kept them in the game. The only reason why they honestly gave up 28 points is because there were so many turnovers and the Patriots had the ball so many times. And one of them, I believe, was a pick six, if I'm not mistaken. And like, what can they do? Truly, what can they do? It's not on the defense. They played lights out. And I don't know if maybe you can say it was because they didn't have Nico Collins and he didn't have Tank Dell from the year before too. So maybe it was an offensive thing. He didn't have his true and number one running back. You can make excuses all day, but the fact of the matter is CJ Stroud threw up a fucking stink egg and lost them the game single-handedly. He saw Josh Allen do it and said, hey, I can go one-up you and fucking throw 4 interceptions in a game and hand the Patriots a trip to the Super Bowl, because now they get to play a QB-less Broncos.
Their highest winning percentage of this entire game was at second quarter at 10 minutes and 49 seconds. The Texans had a 60% chance to win. Then from there, it dropped down all the way down to like 17% at the end of the second quarter, going into halftime. And then from there, it just kind of started going down and down.
It surely sucks to see this, because I mean, as you know, we've talked about it. I've been a fan of CJ just because.
Bro, you got 4 teams. I'm telling you, bro.
No,
you got
I've been a fan of CJ, not the Texans. Get it straight.
Okay.
Because of the fact of the history of him going to Ryan's school, we've met him a few times. Ryan played for the his foundation, the CJ Stroud Foundation, sponsors the Junior All-American team that Ryan was on. So like, there was that love there and support there. But I'm gonna be honest, man. If I was the Texans, man, I might be looking for the next QB, brother.
Are you serious?
Really might be looking for the next QB, because he's been slowly regressing, and it's like, to me, he's kind of showing me that he doesn't have the big moments in him. He doesn't have the big moments in him.
I like Caleb Williams, you're saying. Caleb Williams, man, dude. Well, never mind. We don't, guys. Go ahead. Keep on.
Go ahead. It's the truth. He doesn't. Caleb Williams has shown from the get-go, from the start of being in the NFL, that he has the big moments in him. He doesn't shy away from it. He's okay, I'm going to give some love. I fucking love the nickname. I love the nickname, brother.
Let's go.
I do.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I can't stand that it's attached to a Bears just because... But fucking Iceman is a dope nickname. And fuck, I mean, any QB would love to be known as Iceman, because it's dope. I mean, you have ice in your veins like that, and he's shown it. And he's earned it this year. Hopefully he can continue it. But yeah, relating it back to CJ, he doesn't. He's failed in the big moments. He's now lost in the playoffs each time. And he hasn't played well. He hasn't shown that he can put the team on his back yet. He can't, and this was, I mean, the worst showing of all.
Dude, so let me read you this. So, last couple games against Pittsburgh, he was against New England. His QBR was 21.1. QBR against Pittsburgh was 62, and then after that, it's been 59, 58. 75, 57, 34, 63. Like, he's not consistent at all. It's kind of just here and there. He plays well against bad teams, but other than that, like, it's not looking good on his side of things right now. His completion rate is horrible.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, he threw balls in the what was that? He threw a ball. I can't remember. It was in the first play where he threw a ball to the sideline. He underthrew it so badly. The Patriots defender just came out of nowhere and just fucking grabbed it, dove for it, and got another interception. It was nasty.
Yep.
It was nasty. Patriots, man, dude, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the Patriots and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
agree.
Patriots and Seahawks. Man, the Seahawks defense looks nasty. But didn't the Seahawks just lose somebody? Didn't they lose a running back or something?
They just lost.
It starts with this C, doesn't it?
No, they lost. Not Walker, but they lost. Oh my god.
Let me see.
So it's that. What's that last name? I forget the name. I forget the last name right now.
Lose top running back. Let's see. Zach. Yeah, this is Zach Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. Yeah.
Charbonnet. Yeah, Charbonnet. Damn, that
He
sucks.
technically was their backup, but they kind of do a timeshare over there a little bit.
Yeah.
Walker, I think, is their primary, but Charbonnet has gotten a lot of more playing time down the stretch, and it's been a little bit of a difference maker. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, I will say once Walker, he just kind of took over the game against the Niners. So, I just saw a note that, and I guess we could talk a little bit about some of those signings too. But I just saw a note that the Titans are signing the 49ers defensive coordinator as their next head coach.
The Titans are signing
Robert Saleh, the 49ers defensive coordinator,
Oh, okay.
as their next head coach.
Where did Matt Eberflus go? Thought he signed somewhere. Did he not sign anymore?
If he did, they're fucking dumb because Eberflus is a bum. That guy needs to go be. I don't know.
No, maybe I'm just thinking that he got fired.
Yeah, he got fired. There's been a few. I was really surprised by the Bills firing McDermott. However, I am surprised, but at the same time, it's like he's been there
after 9
years,
seasons. Yeah.
and they haven't done anything. They still haven't won the big games. It's like, okay, maybe they do need a little regime change. That's something that'll push them over. A little bit of a new vision that may help push the team a different way. I don't know, but I think a lot of people were surprised by that. It's been a year of a lot of changes when it comes to coaching. I think obviously there's been a few signings now, but there were like 10 head coaching spots that opened up this year.
Right. Did Harbaugh actually get signed to the Giants yet? Are they still working out details?
Man, I fucking hated that. I hate seeing the Giants get with some future over there potentially. Getting a guy like Harbaugh is, I hate seeing it, especially the Giants, which is obviously a rival of the Cowboys in the division.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did.
All right, let's move over to our group picks. So last week I was going to, I don't know if anybody caught this in our group, but essentially I couldn't find the login for my own group picks for the podcast, so I used mine, and I never did find the login, so we're just going to continue to use mine. Well, here's what we're looking at. My boy Jose on top with 9. Damn, he got every single one right last week.
I got 3 out of 4.
Oh, 3 out of 4. He missed Denver. Damn, he picked the Rams. What an asshole. I got to talk to him about that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Oh, he picked Chicago. Never mind.
He picked Chicago, and Chicago covered with the points.
Oh, 3.5. Yeah.
So they didn't win, but they covered with the points.
Yeah. I got boy Goosey with 8 points. Miggy and us are at 8. Boats and Shows is at 6. You're at 6. Somehow my podcast, even without picking last week, is still at number 5. And then everybody else sucks.
A lot of people didn't repick. I think because you couldn't, you have to do it week by week. They all forgot and didn't do the second run. Oh,
gotcha.
So a lot of people didn't repick.
All right. Well, everyone's still playing. We're going to pick this week's picks. All right. So we got 2 games. New England at Denver. New England minus 5.5. I think they cover this handsomely. I think they'll win by like 9, 10.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. 'Cause I feel like we're gonna both be pretty strongly on both of these games and agree. But yeah, I think New England's gonna win that game. You just you can't put your money on a
And a
uh,
backup.
you can't. Yeah, you really can't. Especially at that line. Like I feel like that might be a little generous. I think they're selling Stidham as a chance a little bit more than they should be. But maybe it's early in the week because we are recording this on Monday. That will change even more. But yeah,
For what it's worth, Jarrett Stidham and Marcus Mariota are the highest backup paying QBs this year. I don't know, maybe they see something that everybody else doesn't see, but they paid about $6 million for them, $8 million in incentives, so we'll see. Seattle against the Rangers, against the Rams. Seattle -2.5. Taking Seattle. Overall, they just
yeah,
look better.
I agree. I mean, it's at Seattle. That like playing there, and I don't know if you've just that whole ambiance and being in that stadium. I mean, it's a lot. It really is a lot to overcome.
Yeah.
The Rams are playing well. Do I think they have a chance? Absolutely. But I think I'll put my trust in Seattle with the way that they're playing right now. They really look like they're playing at a different level. The Rams are gonna have to play A+ ball to win this game.
Right. Okay. Broncos, for what it's worth, are also has a day less of rest than everyone else does as well. For what it's worth. Actually, no,
A
never
day
mind.
more, you mean?
A day more. Yes, day more. Sorry, yes, you're right. My brain couldn't comprehend that. Predict the scores for these games: Rams versus Seattle.
Ooh, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like high scoring. I don't know. What do you think?
You think so? I was gonna go. My mind was like thinking like 24 to like 18 or 24 to like 20.
No. I honestly, like in my mind, I think the Rams are gonna score. The Rams are good. They're gonna come out. They're gonna do what they need to do. They're not. I truly don't think that they're gonna get. They're gonna put up a dud like the Niners. Like I don't see that happening. To me, I think it's like a 35-28. 35-27, some shit
So the
like that.
Rams ain't stopping shit.
I
Well,
think
I
it's
guess
gonna be
in that
points
case,
scored. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, or maybe, or if you want to go like a 28-23, I could go there if you want to go a little bit lower. But
All
I
right, let's
do
go.
think there's going to be points.
Let's go 28-24. Go with that.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause
New England.
it still covers, and
Yeah.
they win. Yeah.
New England at Denver. Fuck. Now this one could be a blowout. I'm gonna say like fucking 32 to
See,
18.
no, I don't think New England puts up 32 on the defense. I don't.
I think the New England defense will get to Steedham and make him make turnovers, interceptions, so forth, blah,
Okay.
blah.
But I don't think they put up 30.
So we go to 28-18.
Put what your gut says. I'm fine. I mean, I have it like a. I have it like a 27-17 type shit. Oh,
Dude,
there,
that's literally 1 point difference.
I didn't see what you put. I was literally saying it in my head, and then you put it. Yeah, I was gonna say like Tony. Yeah, that's funny.
All right, who will score their most points this week?
Seattle.
New England. Yeah.
Or you wanna? So I'm comfortable going New England on the chance that if you want to do New England because of the you.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Yeah. Who will score the fewest? Denver.
Yeah, I got Denver on that. I think Denver.
Yeah. All right, we'll save those picks. Come back next week. All right. Fuck, dude. I don't know, man. My heart is still broken. I didn't want to do this fucking podcast, but I got some personal shit going on this week, so I had to get this going on early. But man, what a heartbreak. and I feel like an asshole for blocking you, but I'm gonna
Oh,
say
I don't care.
I think I stopped. I think I said last time I wasn't gonna do that, but
I think it's funny.
I
I
just
think
couldn't
it's
help
funny.
myself.
I think it's funny, and I also think it just means you're a pussy because you can't take the shit talk. Fucking pussy.
That's hilarious.
But no, it doesn't bother me. I just know that I have to get the shit talk in real quick, like in the beginning, before you block me, because it's always gonna happen.
Just thinking of it as me protecting our friendship.
Get the
Because I will
fuck out of
say
here.
some outlandish shit.
Oh, because I care. I don't give a shit what you say. It
All
doesn't bother me, brother. I've
right,
been
before
dealing with your dumb shit talk forever. I just dealt with you and Adrian's dumbass trying to get me to fly out to Chicago on Friday to go watch this stupid ass game. Like I'm a Bears fan. Like I'm not gonna convert, guys. It's not gonna happen. It's
dude,
Cowboys for
you've
life.
done it one time, dude. You've done it one time.
No, 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 no,
We'll
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
when
no,
the
no, no,
Cubs
no,
won the
no, no.
World Series, and
No, no.
you know,
That was a completely different scenario that you like to twist and finagle every chance you get to try to make it sound like I'm a bandwagon or some bullshit. That was a fucking bet between you and
all I know
and
is
I honored that shit.
all I know is I have a picture of you on Michigan Avenue in Cubs gear with
Mm-hmm.
raising the Cubs flag during the parade.
And it was a bet,
Okay,
100%,
just
that I would
trust,
fly out there.
just trust. I would never do that for another team. But that's me and you. There's a difference between us.
Yeah,
You know,
that's also because
you have four different
you would
teams in the
make a
NFL.
bet and renege on it too because you're a
You
big
have
old bitch like that.
you have four different teams in the NFL. I don't. It's okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just have
Dude,
players: Tom Brady,
you've
Victor
had 10
Cruz.
teams over I don't know how long, the last so many years when the Bears have been terrible. The 1 year your team is actually decent, and all of a sudden you have one team. Shut your ass up. How
All right,
quickly he forgets. I don't forget.
all right. We're gonna edit all that out. Next thing we're gonna talk about is the UFC. We got the UFC this week.
Oh shit. We finally got a UFC back, man. It felt
Yes,
like it's been forever.
it's been a month. I think a month
What
exactly.
the hell's going on?
All right, so we have the main card. The main thing is Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. We'll start at the early prelims. There's any fights that you can think of, looking off the top of my head, nope, no fights I want to talk about.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up because
Okay.
you went whoop 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 real quick, and
Okay,
I'm pulling this shit up.
my
Early
bad.
prelims.
Where's this at? This fight card is in T-Mobile Arena.
Why do I feel like, or is this the fight that got canceled? Nurmagomedov and Figueroa. Didn't they just fight, or like did Figueroa just fight, or was that canceled?
No,
Why am
I don't.
tripping?
Let me see. I don't think it was ever canceled. He fought on a Nurmagomedov fight card in August.
Okay.
I don't see one that was canceled. That would be a good fight, though. So, all right. So let's start at the preliminary card because early prelims we don't care about. Umar against David's. Oh, I guess. Yeah, we'll just talk about this one because I don't really care about the other ones. Umar against Davison. I mean, dude's 19-1. He comes from that fucking Dagestani fucking Khabib. It's hard to go against that Khabib team. Figueroa can get hit. He's older.
Oh, he always takes a beating. I feel like he's somebody who
right
gets touched up a lot. But this guy's not going to touch him up like that. He's going to go for submission.
Right. Yeah. But, I mean, I got Umar in this one. I got Umar by, like, submission. Second round.
Yeah, I can 100% see that. Honestly, I hate rooting for those guys. I'm so sick and tired of them. I'm so sick and tired of them.
Let's go to the main card. Man, the main card lost a good fight. Two good fights. Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunez. Fuck, man, I wish that was happening.
Yeah.
Alexander Grasso against Thug Rose. Fuck, I wish that one was happening. But Thug Rose is still fighting, but just somebody else now. The first fight is Arnold Allen versus John Silva. I like Arnold Allen. I like the way he fights. Who did he fight? He beat Giga, the Brazilian dude. I thought he was gonna win. He lost to Mo. God damn, these hard. These names are hard, dude. I don't know how Joe Rogan does it. He lost to Max Holloway in 2023, but I do like the way Arnold Allen fights. So I think I'm gonna go with Arnold Allen, and that's even a crazy name too. Why would you name her? Never mind. Whatever.
Let's call him AA.
Yeah,
Arnold.
A.
Arnold with two first names, Arnold Allen.
I can't even pronounce Arnold correctly. Arnold. Who you got in that
Hey,
fight?
Arnold. Um, you know,
You don't care.
I don't. Arnold is, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't care. It's gonna be whatever fight. I'll go with Gene just because it's the opposite of what you think. I'm just kidding.
Okay. We got Natalia Silva against Thug Rose. Taking Thug Rose, I don't. She is favored, but I mean, Natalia Silva, she beat Jessica Andrade in 2024. She beat Viviana Araujo by decision. I mean, honestly, and she beat Alexa Grasso last year. Man, this fight, you should just bet the decision. I feel like with every women's fight, you should just bet the decision most of the time.
Listen, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm done with Rose. Her fights are so boring. They're so boring. Like, I mean, I think everybody was behind her in the beginning. She had the Thug Rose. She was the one that cut her hair and you know, whatever. Dude, her fights are boring. There's nothing on her punches. It's just like, okay, let me.
It's like a technician. It's just like get in and out, boom,
It's
boom,
15
get
minutes
back.
of just like, of sparring. Like, legit
Right.
to me, it's 15 minutes of sparring and it's just so boring. Um, she doesn't ever do anything special. I don't know. I got Silva.
Okay.
I hope Silva beats her. I think Silva has a better chance of knocking her out than Rose does. So I'm going with Silva by TKO just because.
She has a better record, 19-5 versus 15-7. But I mean, Natalia Silva's people that she's fought is not nearly as close as
Right.
competition as Rose.
Yeah, Rose does have the better, record against quality opponents. But I mean that doesn't mean Silva doesn't have it in her. So,
Yeah.
it's not
Uh,
it's not like it's not like you look at Rose and be like, "Oh, she's that quality." You know what I mean? Like she point fights, she spars. It's so if Silva really gets in that ass. I mean, we'll see if
Yeah.
Rose can handle it.
Pause. But yes. Heavyweight, this one you don't got to worry about knockout. It's coming in first round. Just bet the first round knockout. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Anytime Derek Lewis fights, dude, you just got to believe that it's going to be a TKO right away.
This is you versus Tuesday right here in the TKS Olympics when he comes back
Stop
out
it.
from
Tuesday
Canada.
don't want none of this, dude. He's
Oh shit! I
that's
don't
so
know.
funny.
I
That's
don't
so
know.
For you guys for everybody that doesn't know, Tuesday's a buddy of mine that lives in Canada that thinks he's athletic and can beat me in every single sport. And it's just not happening. But that's for another podcast. This one, I'm taking Derek Lewis in the KO first round, and he's gonna pull out he's gonna take his shorts off and tell him to smell his nuts or some crazy shit like that's
my
gonna happen.
balls are sweaty.
Yeah.
He's out, or what was the last one? He's like, I'm gonna go home and bang my wife or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's just so funny.
He's just like a quiet entertainer that just gets people to root for him because he's just he's more of like your real type fighter. You know what I mean? Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't do any of the bullshit. I love it. I'm
Waldo-
rooting for Derek Lewis too, just because of the entertainment factor. Although Waldo is no joke, brother. That's a big dude too.
Yeah, he's coming off a TKO loss to Sergey Pavlovich, or no, decision, I'm sorry, Sergey Pavlovich in 2025.
8 wins by knockout.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was actually August. Damn, he fought twice in November. He won his last 2 fights in TKO round 1. What's Derek Lewis's thing? Let's see, 2025, he won in TKO round 1. 2024, he won in TKO. Okay. He won he beat Sergey Spivak with a submission in round 1, which is crazy. I remember that fight.
Yeah. We're going to see some haymakers.
Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong. This is gonna be a great fight. Song Yadong is ain't no joke, man. Dude's a fucking Chinese fucking ninja. But man, I want Sean O'Malley back in the win column.
Yeah, I think O'Malley even admitted that he is regressing. That he is like, I think I saw like something he was saying the other day on a podcast he was on or something, but like he felt like he's in a downward trend a little bit. So I truly hope. And Song Yadong is is a quality opponent. But I think O'Malley, if he fights his fight, he has has what it takes to beat him, and kind of get himself back on track. He does have the height advantage and that funky style that I think will play to his advantage a little bit in this situation. So I think he's hungry.
He got that TKO power. I mean, his last two losses were to Marab.
Yeah.
And between that, he beat Cheeto Vera in decision. So, I mean, he can still win. I mean, he won in 2024. 2025, again, he lost to he only fought once to Marab. Marab's on a different level, though. I mean, he just lost as well, though. So, I don't know. We'll talk about him when he comes down. But, yeah, I want to see Sean O'Malley win. I think his length will be there. I think he'll hopefully get a knockout here. Get back to winning. Get back to the old Sean O'Malley that we all know.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I think it's good for the UFC too, as well.
100%, because he's just one of those guys that people like to root for and to watch, and yeah, he's good for the UFC. So hopefully it can get back to the winning column with a quality win here, because although he's not a big name, it would be a quality win for him to be
We got main fight, fucking fan favorite Justin Gaethje against Paddy Pimblett. Man, if we're rooting for Sean O'Malley, and I don't know, I feel like you have to be leaning the same way. You want Justin Gaethje to come out with this win. It's gonna be tough. I don't know if I can see it. I feel like maybe Paddy Pimblett might get him down to the ground after a scuffle here and there, but I think he might get him down to the ground, try to submit him or something.
Listen, I think Paddy Pimblett is hilarious. I like a lot of the things about him. A lot of the reasons why I liked McGregor is why I like Paddy, right? Just kind of like how they are and the way they talk and the things. But I mean, this is straight up a case of USA versus England, baby, and I'm going USA all day. So Justin Gaethje is gonna whoop that ass.
Dude, I hope so. I hope so. I hope what's his name, Trevor Whitman, got some good stamina workout with him, some good cardio workouts, because Paddy can stay there, and he got some cardio on him, and he could take a hit too.
Yeah. But Gaethje has always been a workhorse, man. He can last. He can hang. I don't think. I'm not that worried about his cardio. I don't know. I'm not that worried about his cardio. How many more do you think Gaethje has in him?
If he loses, this might be the last one.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I truly hope it's one of those where we finally see if it is a quality fighter go out on his shield, you know what I mean, and get a win. I hate seeing him when you see these guys that you truly love and they just don't know when to end it, and they just go out on these losses that just it sucks. It sucks to see that. And I get it. It's the UFC. Like, it happens. You don't really kind of count that against them. But damn, I mean, guys like Ferguson, man, who just, what did he lose? Like 5 fights in a row or some shit like that?
Oh, yeah. It was horrible. It was sad to see.
It sucked, man. He just wasn't the guy. He wasn't him anymore. And you see that so many times, and it's like, fuck, like, go out on top, man. Like, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, lightweight, Ilia Topuria, Arman Tsarukyan, Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, and then you got Justin Gaethje, Usman, Paddy Pimblett. So, I mean, he's top 5 right this second, according to ESPN. But if he loses, he's going to drop down past, 8, 9, maybe even 10. And at that point in time, you're only going to be fighting for big money fights, because I don't see him beating Arman or Ilia, even though Ilia's out for the next X amount of days, a year or something like that.
And because of the injury, yeah.
No, it's because of his divorce that he's going through.
Oh, I thought he was in. Oh, yeah. No, sorry, I was thinking of somebody different. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going through a nasty divorce. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm glad we got fucking UFC back because, man, I needed something. I'm gonna watch the NFL, for the podcast purposes, and obviously I'm a fan still, but man, I'm not gonna look forward to watching NFL.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, we still got at least 1 week left of NFL for Super Bowl and some of the Super Bowl stuff, but UFC
Okay.
being back is obviously good. Basketball's a little bit of in a lull.
Dude, today was not one of the first time, but it's been a long time since I turned on the Blackhawks game. I needed something to watch. I'm like, fuck it. Bears are done. Now time to get back into the Blackhawks, Bulls, and Cubs. But Cubs are a little bit later, but still.
You're hoping for a second half push for the Bulls.
I need them to restructure everything. I need them to get rid of Vooch. That should have been done a couple years ago, or a year or two ago. They still are working with this Io and Caleb or Kobe situation. I'm not sure who they're going to keep. They got Giddey for a while. Patrick Williams should have been benched and taken away. His key should have gotten taken away from the United Center 3 years ago. The guy's a bust. Yeah, I don't know. The Bulls are in a bad spot. I'm not really sure what they're going to do. They should just rebuild everything, but I don't know. We'll see. Not really sure what's going to... God, it's so frustrating.
You guys want LeBron?
No. He's too old.
We'll send you LeBron. You guys can have LeBron. He's a bum.
No. We want Luka. Fuck.
You can't have him. But
God,
you got LeBron. Take that motherfucker. He's a bum.
Dude, with the Bulls' history, they've been known to pay for past their prime players. I'm sure we'll be picking up LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Well, Anthony Davis is out for like 2 months right now, right? Because he had like another injury.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna still pick him up, and we're probably gonna trade him away like Io or something crazy.
You saw the Wizards go get Trae Young. Like they traded for a guy who was out and hurt right now too, and probably past like his true peak gameplay. I don't think Trae Young's
Trae Young's too small of a point guard in my for what I believe in. Like I don't think he's not a Kyrie Irving. He's not a superior point guard to me.
I feel you. I agree.
Darren Fox is. I mean, there's so many fucking. I mean, it's the Spurs season. It's the Spurs are the only team that I can see that are actually gonna make it and win the entire thing.
You think so? You don't think?
Yeah.
You don't think they're gonna repeat?
Oh, okay. See, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, yes.
And the Pistons. I mean, I don't know anybody's name on the Pistons, but the Pistons look good too.
Yeah, well, that's because the team's made up a bunch of no names that are fucking playing great together, play great team ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no disrespect to all the Pistons players out there, but I mean, it's just not a big market. NBA doesn't market them as like a big time team, but no, I think the Spurs will be able to overcome that OKC.
You think
the OKC team?
They'll play bigger against them and. Yeah, no, I
make them play a half court game.
That's gonna be a good matchup either way. I think that the another team that's a little bit of a sleeper who might be like a player away is the Knicks. I think the Knicks have a quality team. They're just they're missing a piece. They're missing a piece that I think would push them over. But they got a pretty good squad over there.
Yeah, they'll be in the finals of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, Brunson's a beast. I like that guy. I like how Brunson plays the game.
I don't know about that.
You don't like Brunson? Those Villanova dudes, man. Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart. All those guys came out of Villanova. That team that won the championship, won the tourney.
I need the Timberwolves to give us Anthony Edwards.
I don't know.
Make that happen, please.
I don't know. That's gonna happen.
The Warriors. I mean, the Warriors are in the 8th spot right now, but I don't know. You still see this is Curry's last year, right?
I mean,
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
his
I
last
hope
year.
it's LeBron's last year. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
about
like,
that
are these
either.
guys holding on so they could go to the All-Star game one more year? Or not All-Star game, sorry, the Olympics one more year? Like, what the fuck is LeBron holding on for? Is he just trying to get paid? Honestly, I feel like he's just staying in the league for his son at this point to get him a guaranteed spot because he's not going to have a spot anywhere fucking else.
Well, his youngest son becomes draft eligible next year.
So you think it's, oh my God.
I'm just saying. I mean, you never know. What
oh
if?
my God. Well, he can, and then he, you know what? Let's trade him and give him, not to talk shit on Jordan, but let's give him an MJ season with a team like the fucking Wizards and let him go play with his sons on a trash team and sell tickets for a team that doesn't, sell tickets in any other spot. So let's go send him to a Pacers or a Clippers. Hell, he wants to stay in LA. Send him to the fucking Clippers. Send him to the Pelicans. Somewhere bullshit, and have his sons play with him there. Because fuck, the Lakers deserve better than what this guy's holding them back at. It's terrible.
You know what I was thinking about when you said the Knicks needed one more player? Giannis.
Dude, imagine.
Giannis there, get rid of like Karl Anthony Towns or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what happens with Giannis if they actually trade him or they hold out. I mean, they're not even at 500. Like, they have to trade him, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you trade for Giannis, does that mean you have to pick up 18 of his brothers there and come with him? Because the whole entire isn't like two of his brothers signed by the Bucks as well.
You know what? I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, they are.
So, I don't know. All right, let's end this.
So maybe he's not leaving specifically because of that reason. I don't know. But yeah, no, I go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, dude. The magic has ended. I come back down to earth. What a great season. What a fucking Cardiac Bears lived up to its name to the end of the fourth quarter, to the end of the game, really. But fortunately, we didn't get it done till next year. That's okay. We'll see them. We'll see you guys next year. Well, as far as the Bears, not the podcast.
Like, damn, Tony set sail on everything. He literally is running out to Cancun. Podcast is going to Cancun and everything. Like, shit.
No. We'll see you guys next week. Till next time.